Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. I am so happy with this house, like the flowers just really add this little pop of color that I think is very much needed for the otherwise very intense dark vibe the house has. Ah, this one has grown very nice, very nice. Okay. I wanted to get sort of like a doormat basically. So one carpet, and I have all this open space here. I don't know what we'll do with that. Also, we probably have to go for some carpenter's light situations. In here, actually can only replace torches like here, and that's like right above the couch, so I think we'll go for carpenters as well in the corner. And one plant pot large plus non-blue, just so we have like something yellow or white in that corner. Maybe a small DecoCraft item to place on some of these tables that we have down there. Here I'd say 2 bookshelves. I would have said 3, but 2 is probably better. The bathroom doesn't really need anything else, I think. We're pretty set in there. Here maybe 1 lamp. I don't know how to spell today, but to be fair, I am absolutely melting because of the heat, so I don't think that's fully on me. And then maybe 1 wall decor kit. And then in the attic, at least 1 barrel, but maybe some other stuff too. I think this one's actually pretty decently set up. I don't really see the need to do anything in this room. Maybe a small couch for attic. And for the lamps here, we'll just go for the carpenters that we have in the floor probably. But I don't know. One thing I wanted to test is if we can just do. I don't think actually. Nope, it doesn't. Nope. That. It doesn't work on torches. It works on the block underneath the torch. I mean, to be fair, we haven't used these in a bit. But I feel like maybe one of these could be kind of cute to put on here. Yeah, it's not perfect, but hey. And then I wanted to get the fence going as well. Do that right away before I forget about it again. I just want to make more progress on this house. Because we are getting pretty close to episode 1100, and you know, just want to have a couple of things that we can showcase then and have this house be finished. That. A little bit more. That. A little bit more, I think, actually. Ah, that 1 leftover block that we have. Perfect. Okay. Their garden is set up. Yeah, here, I don't know. They just have party space, I guess. Well, I forgot 1 barrel. Okay. And then we can also try and get the garden done as much as possible, minus plants. Because I just don't have the energy to do that right now, I think. And obviously we want a bit of a unique touch to the garden, so it's not the same plants that are outside of the house or that are necessarily in other gardens already, and that will just be a lot of back and forth. So, plant pots actually, I forgot. For that I think we might go for a white one, because that already throws in a bit of brightness. No, I grabbed the wrong burger. I'm fully aware. Nope, still not in here. I always think they're in there. That's light gray. We have one left over from that. Maybe we could also put one somewhere else, possibly. These would definitely be nice, but not for that. We want something that's bright. Maybe have something here. I mean, Kneeling Angelica is nice, but we have those outside of the houses. I don't want to seem like a copycat. I think... Okay, then we might just do Gladius... You know what I mean? Those ones? Or possibly... Nope, these are all too blue already. I mean, this could be cute, maybe in a small one if we go for a small one. Or Lily. Just don't know how big they will actually be when they're in the pot, so... Oh, we only have one of the white ones, never mind. Here we could... You know, maybe try these ones otherwise. Okay, non-Bluetooth bookshelves. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do we still have paper? We still have paper, and I think... Yep, this worked here. We do that. Do we have bookshelves left over? Actually, we have one. That's cool. But we can also just do this. This. Put that in. I think we are going to swivel these bookshelves just for, you know, a little bit of a different look than we have downstairs. And I mean, a lava lamp could work on the hallway. Cyan one, maybe. We already have one in the other family house, so it matches the timeline, I guess. Then a random little something to put on one of the tables. We don't really have like clutter like that per se, which is a shame. Guess we could put Newton's Cradle on one of them. And I wanted a barrel. A horizontal one maybe, and then one of these. Technology wise, I don't think we'll go for anything here. Yeah, and then for the backyard, I do want to see how much of this... Oh, not 2 swings, I'm sorry. How much of this we can actually put in there. Maybe a seesaw too. Possibly. Not sure. Maybe a random little toy to put on top of the bookshelves. Yeah. And a couch. I forgot. That's why I always write these things down in the chat now, just so these moments don't happen as often. Maybe up there they have like a great couch. And I wanted to see if we have something for the wall for the kid. Most likely not really. I mean, a dream catcher could work. Maybe we'll do that. Do we maybe have a vanilla painting? Because I want to try if we can fit one in between all the other little deco craft things. Most likely not, but worth a shot. Okay. Garden wise for the tree and stuff, because I do want like a little oak tree in there, at least one. We should have everything on us. Since we also have the general project backpack and not just like little building things on us. Hey. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing okay with the heat. It's very weird because I have a lot of motivation today, but I just don't want to get up and actually do something because I need the fan, okay? It's not fun right now to exist. I mean, that sounds pretty harsh. Maybe a medium one would have been better, but I think it's okay once we have this fully set up. So let's say we put that in there. Kind of small. Put that in there. Kind of matches with the bush there almost. I think I want to actually keep that. Then here we have bookshelves and we grab the chisel. I like how it's like, you know, it just keeps on going like that. It's so smooth even when it's chiseled. I know we could go for other stuff, but then we have skulls and stuff, and the other ones look like so serious. This one's almost okay because you can imagine it's like family stuff that's in there. Boring pastel books, I don't like that, but this one's just fun. Probably kids' books, we could imagine. Then I just want to put this little guy. I want to have him face the right way, I think. Like that. I don't think we ever placed one of these. Lava lamp. And then up here, we can have a little couch right here. Can we place it further back? Yeah, I don't think we can. I mean, this is okay-ish. Gives you some space to relax and stuff. Barrels. Of course, that works though. Okay, that is wonderful in that case. We put one here. Okay, we can't put one like that, so I'll put that next. We'll turn that again because I don't like it when you can see that little weird dot. We can do this. Actually, we could also just try and do that. Nice, like that. You also don't see it because now it's facing the closet. Perfect. Okay. Dreamcatcher. I mean, could we switch the? Nope, we can't switch them. Which again means we can't put it here because the bed is a little bit bigger. That also doesn't work there. Nope, I don't think we'll have anything here, honestly. Except if we can get a vanilla painting going. Which might look weird because it is the only thing that's not going to be in a frame here. We can put one here. Hello? Okay. All the way out there. What is something that would kind of match? I think this one's kind of cute. Matches the bed in a way. House really likes cyan. Have you noticed that? We have that down up there, and then down here we have the cyan chairs. The child had a lot of decision here when it came to the furniture. You don't even see that very, very intensely, but it's there. Just out of curiosity. Nope, we cannot. Okay. Because I was thinking to get a 3 white carpet situation, but not in this case. Put that there. Actually, no. You keep that. Oh god, that's so massive. I wish they would have an option that's more like the vanilla Minecraft ones, and that one actually doesn't fit in there. Nothing fits on there. Okay, then... Nope. You go there. And we put that there. We put the dirt in. And... Okay, we can't put that in, but this one's pretty big. But I kind of like it. Okay. That's kind of it. Okay, time for some of the scary stuff, which means remove. Okay, the bedroom here was fine light-wise. We do still need books. Wait, I didn't mean to start a waypoint. I have been playing so much on the Cobblemon server where... I mean, I know you can do it in Life in the Woods too, like somehow put your backpack on your back and then be able to open it pressing B, but I'd go for the main backpack in that case, and it, yeah, doesn't make sense currently for us here. Like that. And then one in here. I forgot that we need the hammer. Okay, nothing that could spawn anymore. Love that. This one's also all taken care of. I can't turn the lava lamp on, which actually does enough already? What? What? Then for this little corner, I think I want to change this one. Yeah. That, and then that. Might look weird on the stairs. Not that obvious, but it is there, you know. Just because I don't trust the lamp that much, I would like to add one more carpenter's block here into the middle. We're gonna stay safe. This does light up the stairs enough. Then we have this little corner. I'm gonna go for this. Did we have a double floor? We did kind of have a double floor. Oh. Interesting. It's nice. So that means we don't have to worry about this being weird underneath the next floor. Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for that because that's where the bed is, so you're not gonna see it. Then we remove these ones. One here into this corner. Actually, let's just do it like that for now. One in this corner. I always have my little corners, I know. Ah. And one above the entrance. Very windy here today. Yeah, that works. Just so that office corner is lit up too. Yeah, I guess that is actually kind of it. Need to do that, add the slab bag, that, slab, that. This should be lit up enough now. Yeah, we turn it off again, and I really like this house. It's super cute. To be fair, I am thinking about adding carpet into this room for the kids, but I'm not sure. Might do that later. Still have to decide on that mentally. This can go in here. Actually, the Dreamcatcher too. And we see what we can do out here. That's where we have bone meal, but we also have bone meal in here. Why do we have... From the ducks. Okay, I remember. We had lots of issues there previously. Kind of tempted to put a little pool here, in all honesty. I have to see. But for now... Yes, that's what I was hoping for. A nice big one. Okay. Gonna sit up a little bit. And grab this. But I also would like to go for one that we, instead of bone mealing, compost so that it stays tiny. Maybe like here. Kind of cute, I like it. Nope, wrong backpack. It's just finally got rid of the habit of always grabbing the purple one, and now I'm just always gonna grab the other one. So The swing fits here. That works. Maybe also it's not necessarily safe, I guess. Like that. Then they're a little bit in the bushes, but not completely. I don't think we can fit in a slide, but that's okay. I mean, they live near the playground. And I think I really want to add a little pool here. Like, nothing fancy, but, you know? I think this could be pretty cute. Then maybe they have a walk-in area like this. Yeah, I think I want to add a pool to this one. It's actually kind of nice because you have this little shaded bit here. I mean, you're going to have a bunch of leaves in the pool, but that's not our problem, you know? And maybe they're not going to have like a little sand area for the kids. I mean, they live next to the playground again, and that house also has a cute little fun area for kids. Yeah, we already went for these blocks. So the question is, what kind of block will we go for that fits a blue chest? Quite literally the best possible option. We do have the bricks there up there, but that's still nice because it's similar enough, and you know, water and water. And yeah, I do want to replace in that case the edge here to have like a nice little ring around it. We're gonna do that. Let's go. Let's build a pool. The things I do for one right now, not gonna lie. There, it lives this long. Okay. You take the extra dirt, and we are not going to need more than one stack, I think, but just to be sure. And then 2 buckets. 3 buckets, just to be sure. Well, we always have 1 water bucket on us at all times anyway. Was it under yard? I mean, to be fair, we could look at some yard stuff anyway. To add in here, I feel like a little bench could be cute for them. And then maybe they have like two chairs out there as well. I think what I'm looking for was on this diving board. I don't know if it might be too big. I've never placed it before. Yeah, that. We'll give that a try. Ah, here we still have our cotton from farming that. Thought we removed that again. Apparently not. Can we run over there in time? Maybe not, maybe? The hill always makes telling time a little bit harder. I mean, food-wise, we're okay. We don't have to stop and eat, which is appreciated. Ah, my nose is itching. Help. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I don't know. Today is Friday, and I had meant to get the first SMP video out today. I will still work on it today. I just don't know if I'll get it out in time. That is something else I wanted to mention. I feel a little bit bad, but I'm a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of footage that I have. To be fair, I already tried to record it in ways that, you know, I have recordings that I can't basically just scrap right away because nothing really happened. But I mean, you never know when you're gonna have a shiny spawn on you, so I am recording at all times. And that, yeah, kind of overwhelms long term, in all honesty. That, the tree, we'll imagine, was just there before the pool was, or it grew bigger, or whatever. A bit more than intended. And then do that. I don't know if I want to add stairs here, since we can't really waterlog stairs. So, you know, I might just go for this, really. And now the floor. I like that. Salt, let's go. I like that we don't have to deal with cobblestone here already. That's cool. We're just gonna silk touch this for now. Again, I'm just This is already enough as it is. Yeah, now I meant to grab this for now. I mean, it's not the biggest pool, but I mean, I wouldn't say no to this right now. And there we go. I'm always scared that I'm gonna forget how to make endless water sources. That. And there we go. Nope, this is actually still already. How cute is this? Oh god, this seems massive. Yeah, not with how small the pool is. But definitely a thing for future builds. I'll keep that one in mind. Oh, these ones could only be placed... You know, we couldn't place them diagonally like that. No, I would have really enjoyed that one. You put the beach chair there. Maybe they go one further, actually. Give me that. And... I mean, it's okay to have it there, but I think it's maybe better if we do it like that. Our first little pool. We can't... because I think this needed a block behind... This needed a block behind itself. Crap. Yeah, our first pool. I think, though, I want to add this into the stone still. Just so it's like properly, you know, properly secluded, excluded. I don't know how English works. Could we sit on here? No, this wasn't a thing. But yeah, big progress here today. I really like that. Looks good. I like it. Yeah, maybe we're gonna add like, I guess the beach chairs are fine as it is. Maybe we'll add a bank, maybe we're not. Bench, sorry. Bank is the German word for it. This is pretty nice. A couple plants that we'll have to add down the line, but very good for now. We do have the books for the kids' bedroom that we still need. But that's really just like the fine detail. I didn't check the attic, likewise. But in theory, it should be fine, since everything else inside the house is also fine. But we will have to double check that. Okay, glad that one stack would have been enough. Then you get this. Oh, we have one extra water bucket. That wasn't part of the plan. Okay. Lilac, and that's a multi-variety flower, and that's a multi-variety, and hydrangeas. Okay, so we have this, and then we have one of these two. Perfect. And we had the stalk garden, the globe cedar, and hay scented fern. Alright. That's all of that. In here we can... Wrong aisle. I just saw, for some reason I was like, that's where I need to go. I don't even know. Like I said, heat. And... This, we need to make new food soonish, but we might get a grind stream in over the weekend. I don't know, it depends on how much I get done, how much I record, and how hot it gets. That all plays into that decision. And now all of this can just be turned back into resources. Perfect. And we do have a minute left, and I do see something there, which I would like to change. So we're gonna do this. This. We grab one of the roses. I need to do this way more often. Like all the colors that you can get this easily. Just doing this real quick. Entertainment. And there we go. And we turn these into die. And then we turn the die into something we can actually work with. We put the rows back, and we are slightly more prepared for future little things that we might do. I do want to add one more stack of clay, since it isn't like super full, you know. But yeah, that was today's episode. Good amount of stuff that we managed to get done. Very happy about that. And yeah, I hope no one's suffering from the heat too much. Stay hydrated, stay happy, take your meds, take your vitamins, and yeah, goodbye!